Well, hello folks, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2019. The year is almost over, but this game I will keep playing, I guess. Anywho, we're here on Ellerbach, which is one of the more highly rated maps. I have played a little bit of this so far, just to kind of get things started. And this recording series will be a little bit of a departure from what I normally do. I normally kind of make the game sort of easy because I like to buy tractors and big implements and just like get a massive amount of money. But for this, going pure relaxation, which seems kind of counterintuitive because I've made the game more tedious. A lot of the, I guess, more realistic aspects of the game have been enabled. So adding lime is a thing that I'll be doing. Fertilizing. Plowing I did turn off because I really have no time for plowing. Crop destruction is on, so I got to be careful about that. My fields, that is. I don't care about other people's. And yeah, if I do hire helpers, they do not automatically refill their stuff. So, I've got a bit of, I don't know, some realism added to this. It's been fun so far. I'm sure you'll encounter some rage from me as we go along, but anywho. So, I've got a few tractors here. I've got this New Holland T5 100. It's got a front end loading attachment. I have not put like a tool on the front of it yet, but it's a good little tractor. I've got this New Holland harvester, which is honestly pretty difficult to maneuver in this city. Particularly the first field I decided to harvest was honestly not a lot of fun. It's hard to get around town, but it's a good little machine. For a lot of the fields, it's just probably as big as I'd want to get, although for a few I might get a slightly larger combine, so we'll see how that goes. I've got this stayer, Profi CVT 4145. I did buy this Kuhn TF 1512 seeder to use on the field that I did harvest. I'm hoping this works well. It seems sort of compact, although the front end of the tractor, the little seed bin, kind of seems like it might be a hindrance, but we'll see how it goes. I like the width of this particular implement, so yeah, we'll try it out. I've got my truck with the low loader / beaver tail thing. Probably be using this for a number of different purposes, but right now I've got the forklift set up to load some seeds on that trailer, so we'll get into that probably a bit later. I did buy this John Deere 6155M. Nice powerful tractor. Does not have a front end attachment, but it's got the weights already there, which is kind of nice. It's got some good horsepower, so it can pull pretty much anything I've got on this farm. There's the forklift, and we're back. I do have a lot of trailers. I've got this hay bale trailer. Got a baler, I've got this particular windrower, a tedder, mower, manure spreader, forage wagon, cultivator. Let's see what else. A couple headers for the combine, some various implements for the front end loader. I think this is a bale shredder, if I'm not mistaken. We will be getting into some dairy farming later in the series. Well, maybe pretty soon. We'll see. I kind of want to just do a bit of farming first. I've got this subsoiler, which is what it was billed as in the shop. It's this double T multi-cultivator 5-in-1. It's kind of nice because it's got the automatic fertilizing going on there. However, it is a tad long, so we'll see. I don't know how long we're going to end up using that. Anywho, let's get back to these guys. I do have the auto engine off and on, turned to off. So I am gonna, oop, I've already crashed into something. I do have to keep track of what is on and what is off to save fuel costs. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So we'll take this up to the field that I have prepared for seeding. I'm thinking, I think we'll plant canola on that particular field. Oh, I passed my turn. It's gonna be back here. But you can see how tight these little roads are. Like, this is the road I have to go down. And that harvester, well, even this, really struggles to make it through those different turns. So we'll travel on up here. I do have this field here to the right. I think it's beets. Could be potatoes. I do not remember. I have this field. Also a beets or potatoes kind of field. Not fully certain. So I'm probably going to have to buy some equipment for that. And then I usually cut across here. I did shut traffic off. They were just being way too annoying. And you'll occasionally see me cut across fields I do not own, but out of respect, I will do my best. Oop, cut it too sharp there. To not operate in their fields. So this is the field I've prepared. Did take me a little bit of time, but you know, it's good and ready to go. We'll get some planting going. Okay. So, let's see here. Let me change the seed type. Let's see, we got wheat, barley, oat, canola. Perfect. We will lower the sower. Lower the sower. And then we will turn it on. Alright. And we're off. I'm also going to do my best here to, I don't know, be as hands-on as possible. I've actually not been impressed with the capabilities of the AI on this map so far. They kind of do their own thing, and it's probably not a huge deal, but I don't know. They misbehaved, so I don't use them really. So it gets kind of tight there at the end, which is why I've sort of rounded off those corners there. Once I sort of get set up a bit, I think I'll kind of go with a more traditional back and forth pattern. Ooh, yeah, see, this is a bit long. So we'll see. How does that look? Okay. I'll take it. Might as well do this as well. I might just kind of do concentric circles in. I'm not quite sure yet. Okay. Put on the cruise control. So this is, like I said, I'm taking a different approach to this game than I normally do. I normally just add a bunch of money, buy the biggest machines I could possibly afford, and then from there, I don't know, I just harvest and I build these mega farms, and that's kind of fun and all, but I feel like I've really missed out on the smaller tractors a little bit, and I think they're kind of neat. And I have a lot of mods that are smaller tractors, in operating these large fields and these large tractors. You don't really get a chance to use these, so kind of filling out the game in some ways for myself. So I'm kind of excited. Just trying to take a patient approach to, farming this time. Kind of enjoy the process. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. Oh. Try not to get too frustrated. Rage quitting is not the goal here. But so far so good. This field's obviously not very large. It's I think it's one of my smaller fields. Yeah, definitely. Of the fields that I currently own, it's definitely the smallest of them. And that's okay. It had wheat in it initially, but I harvested that. I have since sold it. It was not a crazy harvest. It was, I don't know, to the tune of 5,000 or 6,000. Nothing really to write home about as far as profits go, but money is money. I did start with the farmhand option, I think. This map's kind of nice because it gives you a good amount of equipment to use without having to pay for it. So I did have that like 1.25 million, and yeah. Which I kind of like, because otherwise you start with like 100, and I feel like that is a little too little. It is more challenging, I think. That's definitely a thing, but I'm not trying to grind at that level for too long, so. And boop. Should be good. And I've never really done crop destruction on before, so I don't even really know if I'm destroying it as we speak. I'm not really sure if I should be using the thin tires. So this whole field could be completely ruined for all I know. Hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay. Get to the end of that. Lift. Turn. It was even kind of a pain getting into this field to harvest it. It doesn't have a lot of entrances, and if I own this field next to it, so I was actually destroying it to some extent. Just trying to maneuver into the field. Okay, so that's good there. This does not use a lot of seeds either, which is kind of nice. These small fields are not really seed hogs, although I have plenty. Oh, I shut it off. There we go. Well, planting at 9 miles an hour, that's pretty good. Not so bad. Oops. I think I missed a spot there. No? Maybe not. I'll have to potentially get a fuel trailer, because I've got the gas set to normal as well. That does not auto refill. Oh. Not the worst view. Kind of hard to see in front though with that seed bin up front. Okay, and boom. Thought I lifted this. Oh. Just really sure what these tires do. But they're there. Maybe it's like a kind of weight thing? I don't know. I'm putting pressure on the ground. That's definitely happening. Alrighty. And I think we got about one more pass here in us. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Kind of makes it hard to maneuver. There's a fence there. We'll say the paint of the implement does match the tractors, so that's kind of cool. There we go. And the last row of this particular field. Hopefully. I think this is wide enough to... Yeah, okay, cool. And I'll probably have to come back here to spray later on. So might have to invest in a sprayer. Alright. So that's all done. Taken care of there. Go ahead and get out of this field. It's kind of looking like this one might be ready for harvest. So we'll take a look here. But we'll get this back to the farm. Hello, sir. Just narrowly avoided your death there. Alright, so we're back at the farm. Although, I don't know why I've chosen to come in through this way. Kind of go around. Alright, so we're back here. Oh, saving content, thank you. And let's see, we're going to check the status of our fields here. Alright, so this one needs lime, but there's currently crop on it, so we'll do that after. Growth. Remove tops. Alright, so this one's ready to have the tops removed. What is this? Sugar beet. Alright, so I guess, yeah, we got 2 sugar beet fields, a potato field. Probably gonna have to sell all these as I go. I don't really have a lot of space to put them up, so although I could probably find some. Let's take a look here. I've got these. I could probably just throw them in this silage. I think this is a silage silo. Is it? Yeah. Probably just throw them in there for now. That way I don't have to worry about selling them all at once. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay, well I guess we'll do that next. So let's see here. I do not have sugar beet implements, so I will have to purchase those. Yeah, the shed is empty of those. Is this oil? Grass paint. It's grass paint. Okay, very nifty. Cool. So let's see. Sugar beet technology. Alright, so this is 85 horses. So we need that. And these are headers for the... I can't afford these things. I mean, I can, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to. So I think we'll stick with... Plus, they're massive. Like, these things are flippin' massive. So we're going to stick with these 2. So I think I've got, see, 185 plus 85, 590, so it's like 270 as far as horsepower goes. Do I have... I think that's how it works. I don't know if I have something with that much horsepower. Well, this isn't gonna work anyways. Oh no, I don't want to sell it. Well, let's go ahead and buy it. B technology. Nope, wrong one. So we'll buy that. Okay, and we'll buy this. Okay. So let's put up the cedar here. I kind of want to see if there are engine upgrade options for this. I think I'll put this like right here. Push it a bit closer, and then this one I will put right there. Alright. So I've got a little workshop here on the side. So let's see what we've got as far as engine options go. I think I shut the door to it. I did, didn't I? Let's just go ahead and back into this. It's kind of nice to have this. The shop is not nearby. I will say that much. Alright. Oop, kind of stuck there. Customize. Engine setup. Well, that's as good as it gets, isn't it? You know, I'm kind of curious to see if it'll actually work it, though. Or wait, what is the... This needs 185. Ooh, so it probably won't work anyways. Alright, keep pressing escape. Alright, let's take a look at some tractors then. So I've got this tractor, the 6M. Might have to get the 6R. Thinking about going John Deere, but I'm not opposed to these other fine tractors as well. In fact, this one actually fits the bill automatically, and I can upgrade it later to 300 if I want. I think I'll do that. Standard tires. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Am I going to need to get skinny tires? I don't know. So down to the store. I'm afraid because I've got the top remover on the front. I'll have the actual harvester on the back, but in the middle is the tractor, which has heavy wheels. Is that gonna kill the crop? I just do not know. Because I might have to get a tractor with those thin, spindly tires. A little concerned. So we'll test it out, but I still think I'm probably going to get that John Deere anyways, just because of the, sorry, neighbor. Just because I think I need that horsepower for it. I could definitely transport them with this vehicle, though, so that's certainly an option. Alright, so yeah, like I said, the store's kind of far away. It doesn't have a fast travel point, although I could have just teleported if I wanted, but I did need this tractor. And there it is. You can kind of see it over there on the left. Looking nice and new. I think what I'll try doing is just to test it, I will, excuse me, sir. I will run the top remover with the harvester behind it, see how that does, and then we'll kind of make a determination from there, because it will impact what tractor I buy. Though I don't think a lot of tractors have the thin tires. Oh, a little too tight there, although that probably helped me out a little bit as far as leaving this place. Oh. There's some weight on us now. Ooh, tractor's really working. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. That was narrow, to say the least, as far as your escape goes. Just driving down. It's a little quieter in here. Oh, and I've got a nice sunroof. How splendid. Alright. God, I'm going to take a look at that later. I saw something kind of interesting. Oh, got my buddy's seat there. You know, keep me company while I work. I'm gonna cut through this field. Sorry, neighbor farmer. The worst. They hate me here. Oh, those are my tracks up there too. Just gonna save me a bit of time. It's the Rootster. The Rootster. Wow. What a great name. Alright, we'll head back here again to kind of start from the back. Yeah, that little junction box there with all the PTOs hanging out of it, that's kind of fascinating, to say the least. Okay. So there's that field. We just did that one. It's probably going to get dark here pretty soon. See where I kind of drove in. Okay. Alright. So, let's make sure. Got the topper on. Wow, I'm actually running all of it. Oh. Trying to move forward, but that's not really working. Okay. Alright, so I've got those there. Okay, I do not think the topper... Okay, cool. I think we're safe. We are safe. Okay. No. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna kind of move this over here to... Honestly, I don't know where a good place is going to be to put this. I'm not going to get rid of this tractor. I'm just going to... Maybe if I back up all the way here. Okay, well, I'll kind of jump cut this. This is going to take a bit of time, so see you here in a minute. Okay, so I've got the large tractor, or it's actually the largest medium tractor you can buy. It's the John Deere 6230R. nice machine. I should be able to run both implements here. It cost me a pretty penny. It was about 230 some odd thousand, so not a small amount. So, but we are now ready to harvest some beets. So let's do it, folks. Okay, we'll do that. And it actually lets me move. That's pretty sweet. I suppose I could do all of this kind of in passes. I kind of like the idea of being efficient. Oh, I was like, where did the potatoes go? Or not? Yeah, I guess they're sweet potatoes. Ooh. Still kind of destroying some crop here. All right. These corners, I do have to edge it here a bit. I think I'll kind of cut out. Oh, I know, I don't have access to this land. Okay. Kind of back up this way so I can get going on. Here we go. Just making some room for myself. Don't think I'm gonna plant. Well, I've already got the. Should have leased this machine now that I think about it. So I might plant beets again. Or I could just sell this and then. I don't know. I feel kind of silly now that I've purchased them. But, you know, it is what it is. Still doing pretty okay on money, so I think we'll be alright. Although this is going to be a lot of beets. I can already tell. A lot of beets. I might not be able to get them all. At least efficiently. Oh shoot, I'm full. Okay. Kind of do that for now. And we'll put the pipe out. Oh, it's on that side. Okay, great. Well, I knew there was a reason I was backing up into this street. Just gonna force it. Okay. So we'll do. You know what? We'll do this green tractor here for our tender. That way. Ooh. Stupid fence. Decorative, but stupid. So with these two trailers here, get those run over real quick. Should be able to hold a couple of loads before we have to come over here and dump. James Bond the farmer. And I love when the implement or the tool or whatever, the trailer, matches the tractor. And it definitely does here. Even though these are agro liners. Different brand. But, you know, green is green. Although, I'm sure that's a John Deere branded green. But that's okay. Alright, so we'll cut over here. Probably going to take down that sign. Alright. This has worked out. Yep. Does not have a large bin. I'll say that much. I didn't even make it all the way around the field. $26, $27, $28. This is about 28%. Okay. Kind of good to know. We'll just leave that running. We'll be here in just a couple seconds, probably. We'll be using it. Oh, now I'm just running over crop. Great. Oh, this game. Well, I think it's inevitable that I do destroy some of my crop here. And I missed a bunch there, I know. Don't get on my case there. I'm not used to working in these tight spaces, so I've got a new respect for farmers in Europe. Because I've been playing the Walker Farms map. Oh, that's not gonna work. And gosh, you can do whatever the heck you want on that thing. There's all kinds of room. This is why I'm glad there's no traffic. Alright. Make sure to turn it back on again. Not like last time where I just ran over a bunch of flipping beats. Alright. That should be good. Gonna outline the field. Hopefully I can get to at least the start. That would be kind of nice. What am I hitting? Oh. I'm hitting this tree. Okay. That's how you get around that. Although I'm going to be cutting that down now. That's annoying. Oh, and this other one here. Let's see how this one does. Uh-oh. Tight. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, cool. We made it all the way around. I know I don't have access to it. What? I did not mean to do that. Although it might be wise to empty now. Well, let me yeah, let's keep going here. Okay. Stupid beacons. See, it gets kind of tedious. Alright. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Alright. Let's get on over there. Do 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 do. Yeah, I missed a few spots there. That's okay. We'll come back. Or we might... Oh, crap. Or we might not. I don't know. This thing is ridiculous. Okay. Time to get more. probably put this up just in case. Do. Wow, I'm actually surprised I was able to harvest the over here by this tree. They actually picked up the... Oh, never mind. There's a few there. I see them. Kind of soften this one a little bit. Oh, just gonna do this. It's a sharp turn to make, and I've got this corn here I really don't want to trample, so we'll crawl over here. I don't feel like shutting everything off. Oh, I'll pick up some of the stuff that I missed. Man, this is going to take some time. There's a horse over there. Okay, I'll speed this up. You don't have to worry about watching this part. Welcome back, folks. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse of me harvesting sugar beets. So far, we've only had to run to the whatchamacallit, the drop-off point once. Although I imagine we're pretty close to a second time here. I'm considering, just to get this field done, dumping one of these containers in just the field in the meantime. Oh, and again, I forgot to extend the pipe. So you probably noticed a few mistakes that I was consistently making. One of which is that. Another which is really just missing parts and forgetting that my hopper was full. So, kind of wish that was a tad larger, but, you know, it is what it is. Luckily, we're not quite full yet. I'm thinking I'll be able to get most of this field done, but I do think I'll employ that option. I'm going to just dump one of the containers in the field. I'll come back and just put it in later, and we'll just sell it all. I did get about 10 grand from that one sell-off that we had there, which is kind of nice. Not a bad chunk of change. You know, 10 grand here and there I will take. I will say, however, sugar beets are not that fun. So what I'm thinking I might do, I have the John Deere cotton DLC. I'm considering just planting this in cotton. I'm thinking that might be a bit better. So I do have to buy that, which I imagine isn't super cheap, but I think that'd be kind of neat. I've only used the case cotton farming implement, whatever you want to call it, tool, machine, tractor, all in one, and it's done a splendid job. But I like the prospect of these round bales of cotton rather than the modules, as they're called, the large modules that sell for about 45 to 50, depending on the market at that time. So, and that's full. All right. This puts me in an interesting predicament. I will put the pipe out now, just to have that out. I think I will run back here, grab the trailers. Sorry, I'm having trouble thinking there. And I think this might be the last load that fits. It might not even empty completely, but we'll see. And I would normally just run it back, but it is a bit time consuming. It's something I can do off camera, especially since we're so close. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not quite full yet. All right, awesome, I'll take it. Heck yeah, that's pretty sweet. Might be nice. I don't actually even know if you can get an auger wagon for these. Alright, let's see. We've got that one selected. Do a little bit of dumpage. Just right here seems fine. And I've got a front end loader, so I can bring that by. And I think that should probably do us for the rest of tonight. We'll just cut in right here. Not gonna really bother with backing up. It's all about the same anyways, so. But yeah, this has been fun. It's kind of tedious with the length of kind of, I don't know, tool that I've got going right now. It's not impossible to do. Sugar beets and potatoes are just one of those things where they're really low density. So you get a lot of it. Doesn't have a ton of value to it, which isn't the end of the world. But I think for these tiny plots, until I buy larger fields, I might put a larger or a lower density crop on them. I mean, the cotton, goodness, I don't know what the round bales will pull, but I know I was getting upwards of 60,000 per module on the case harvester, so that's pretty good bang for your buck, considering this field with sugar beets will probably yield me about 20 to 25,000. Now, I'm not sure I'll get a full. I'm not sure I would even get a full module out of this field because they're just so small. But it is more maneuverable. It turns a bit sharper, and I'm overshooting my. Well, okay, I didn't go that far this time, thankfully. All right, put the little pipe out there. Got a nice little mound of sugar beets over there. Whoop. Oh, ran that over. Oh no, it's so unfortunate. Oh, darn, that was... Oh man, that wasn't good. Took out quite a bit there. Okay, well, it is what it is. It's done. I need to get rid of that. Untag. There we go. That's getting kind of annoying. This is a pretty good machine, though. I've been fairly happy so far. But, yeah, sugar beets. I guess it's kind of fun from a, I don't know, managing perspective. It's like, oh, what am I going to do with this large number of crop that particularly doesn't have a massive worth. Oh, running into a tree there. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I don't really care. Okay, sweet. It's getting kind of tight up there. I should probably do another end row, or I don't know if that's the proper term. I should probably do at least another row there where I give myself a bit of a buffer for turning, especially as I get to these thinner strips. It's a bit tight, like a tiger. Austin Powers. Okay, cool. Got that reference out of the way. Okay, should be, and it's really dark. I honestly having a hard time seeing a lot of what's going on right now. But we're almost done with this field, which is refreshing to say the least. Although I'm sure at some point I'll be good and jazzercised to get back into sugar beets. Just a bit over it right now, which is good because I'm almost done with this. And I'm not going to go back and pick up these trailings here. It's probably not the most financially sound decision I've made in this game, but it's just a bit time consuming. So, we'll come back to that. Oop, and I'm watching my hopper here. I'm at 100. Okay, cool. I did not go over this time. Oh, there we go. High beams. Nice wide angle there. Gosh, we do still have a bit left, don't we? We're getting there, though. We're almost there. Then I gotta cultivate and plant this field again. Just step by step, I guess. Oh, there it is. It's doing it! It's doing the thing. Not harvesting, but it is emptying. Cool. We'll just keep moving there. And I think that should be... I might have one turnaround up here, because I think it gets a bit chubbier towards the top. Other than that, I think we're done. Yeah, there it goes. So I'll have to come back around, but not too shabby. That's barely anything, honestly. It's a bit tight. I guess I'm getting some of these. Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better, I suppose. And here it is, the last strip. Boom. Go ahead and empty this. Do that. Drive over here. And awesome. There it is. Well, I think now is a good time to kind of shut her down, but I do appreciate you watching. Hope you tune in for more. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button, please do. Also the like button. Let me know if you did enjoy this. Otherwise, if you didn't, I'd like to know that as well. So, until next time, I appreciate you watching and hope you have a good one. Adios.